Hey guys, this is Subhash Mishra, your test coach. In our previous video, we have learned about data provider in TestNG. Today, we'll learn about TestNG reports. Report generation is very important when you are doing the automation testing as well as manual testing. By looking at the result, you can easily identify how many test cases are passed, failed, or skipped. You will come to know what is the status of your project. If there are any failures, you will able to investigate further by looking at your report, logs or screenshots. Earlier, we have seen TestNG reports dashboard in Eclipse. Let me show you that once again. So what I will do, I will just create a new class. Let me copy from the previous one and I will name it as report in TestNG. Okay, fine. So let's execute this. Okay, so here you can see, right, here is one report and here is your console report. Console report in TestNG are short and simple. We just denote the overall summary of the test. So here you can see total test executed 3, failures 0, skips 0. Along with this console tab, there is a report tab present in Eclipse in this place. So it generates a more in-depth view than what we see in the console. The top section of the report contains summary like how many passed, how many failed and how many skipped, and below there will be a summary. TestNG provides the class name and the function name that were a part of the test. So here you can see, right, validate login, validate page title, search for a product. So this is for the all test. Now here you can see the failed test and this is again your summary where you can find the time also. So for now let me fail one test case intentionally. So assert dot fail failing the test case. So let me run it again. See, so here we can see, right, this is the failed one. Okay, failed test, and finally here is the summary. Fine. So this is one section where in Eclipse you can see the report of your execution. Now we'll see how to generate emailable report in TestNG. So TestNG generates emailable reports which you can send to your team, your manager or any other stakeholders who wants to know about the test execution status. It doesn't require any extra work for you. It is part of your normal TestNG test execution. Let's see how we generate it. So here you can see, right, one test output. So actually it generates when we execute this. So for now what I will do it, I will just delete it. Okay, we'll re-execute it and we'll see what we are getting. So run as TestNG. Once you have executed it, so what you will do, you just refresh your project. So here you can see refresh. So once we refresh, here you can see the test output. So in this test output, you can see here one emailable report. Just right click and do open with web browser. So now here you can see the emailable report, right? Here you can see the details, right? So total 2 test cases passed, 1 failed, total time in millisecond is 50, and here is the failed one. This took 5 millisecond, this took 7, this took 2, and these are the method names. So this is one section of your report which you can send to your manager or your team members, your automation report. And one more thing is we have a index.html. So again let's open it. Open with web browser. So your emailable reports are a type of summary report that one can transport to other people in team through any medium like email and all. But this index report, it contains the index like structure of different parts of the report such as failed test, test file, past test, etc. We can divide this report into two parts. The left part contains the index, and that's why we call it as index report, while the right part contains the explore content of that index. So if I'll open this, right, so here you can see this is the customize suite.xml. So we executed from our directly from the class, we didn't execute from the testng.xml. so this is the default xml which it is taking. So here you can see only one test, one class we executed. So there are two groups. If we'll go to our class, you can see two groups. That's we can see here, right? Earlier we have given some groups, so that we can see here. And time, you can see what is the execution time in millisecond, and then reporter output, ignored methods. This is the chronological view, so which order it got executed. So here you can see, and which one got failed. Again, in the failed test, you can see what got failed and why it failed. In the past one, you can also see what and all it passed. Even these two reports, right, emailable report and index.html report, you can go to your project folder. So for example, here you can see the property where your project located. If you go to this location and then test output folder, right, so there also you can see these HTML files. So in my project here I can see this emailable report, and we have the index.html. If you can open it in the Chrome, you can see something like this, and similarly index.html, this also you can see here, right? So that's all about reports. In our next video we'll see how to use TestNG reporter logs. Thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I'll try to explain it. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.